Hi guys, how's it going? My name's Helena. Huge warm welcome to my first astrophotography live stream. It is an absolute pleasure to have you all here with me today. I did not expect so many people to blow up in the chat just before I've started. There was people half an hour before I had started. Just before we begin properly, can I check that my audio is okay? So can you give me a yup in the comments section? Hi guys, hi. So if you can give me a yup in the comment section that my audio is fab, and we will go ahead and get to it. Reason I'm doing a live stream today is because Scotland is facing a 40 mile an hour to 60 mile an hour storm at the moment. And we've got wind, rain and clouds, so I really do apologise if you hear wind, rain or any sort of other weather in the background. It is absolutely awful at the moment, so I can't do what I do best and go out and do what I love. Oh, perfect, tons of thumbs up in the comments. Hi guys, hi Ollie, hi Nico, hi Erin, hi Finn, hi everyone. Oh, amazing, cool. Great, so I'm going to quickly go through the chat and go back to see the previous comments that I had and try and answer the questions that you guys gave me. I apologise if you posted a question about half an hour ago and I don't answer it. That's because it cuts to about halfway through the chat because it was 30 minutes ago. Hi everyone. Oh, so good to see you all here. Hi Maisie. Awesome. Yeah, it's horrible outside. I totally agree. It's horrible. Oh, the cosmic life. I'm really jealous. It has been cloudy for about, I think, a week because it's been like 2 weeks since my last video. Okay, so let's get started with the questions. Da, 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 da. Ah, there's so many in the chat. Okay, what's your favorite thing about astrophotography? So this is a really hard question as I love a lot of things about this amazing hobby. So the main thing I like about astrophotography is sharing it with other people. So for others that can't go out, can't afford the equipment, don't have these opportunities, so sharing the photos with other people is one of my most favorite things. To show someone a photo of a galaxy and say, hey, I took this, this is 23 million light years away, and give them that opportunity to see that is one of my favorite things about this hobby, I've got to say. So that's question number one. Next question from Craig. Hi Craig. What do you think the best way to get the rest of your classmates excited about space is? Do you think SpaceX crew demo launch in the next week might help get people excited? Okay, so I'm going to merge these two together. So normally when you see space in the news, people just bypass it. People that aren't interested in it, they're just like, oh, it's another launch. Whereas I get really excited and we get hyped up about it. So I think it's really important that people experience it. So as you've said about the launch, I think it's really, really important people can watch these live launches and see it live in real, like in real life, in real action, and that's going to get them hyped up. Doing school projects as well. I know what got me started was in primary 3, 4. So for me here, I was about 7 or 8. I did a project on alien life. Absolutely loved it. It got me so hyped about space. So really, really enjoyed doing that. So sort of the practical elements of it, showing what can be done and the potential, I think, is a really awesome thing. Hi Alan, hi Ollie. Oh, amazing. There's so many of you here. Right, I'm going to try and catch up with these questions. What other questions do we have? Oh, Nico, you woke up for my stream. I really appreciate that. You did not have to do that. If you haven't checked my community tab already, please do, because Nico from Nebula Photos and I are doing an awesome collaboration this summer. Okay, so do I enjoy editing, imaging, getting the final image? Yep, getting the final image, as I said previously, and showing it to other people, having that opportunity to do that is just fantastic. I think it's mind-blowing. Okay, hi guys. Hi Bushcraft and Astronomer. Hi, Arnie. Hi, Twan Astro. Brilliant. Okay, loads of questions. Hi from Germany. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, hello Helena. I have a question. I'm 14 years old and want to get into astrophotography. I cannot afford a scope because I can't get a job. Any suggestions for affordable scope and tripod? Okay, so this is a really hard one, and I know when I first got into, actually it's here, which is really convenient. When I first got into astronomy, I wanted to learn the night sky. So I used this little Celestron first scope. That was really handy that was there actually. I'll just put it down here. So I used the Celestron first scope, and I would recommend that before you do anything, you learn the night sky first, because when you're outside and you're looking at things, and say you can't find Jupiter, but you want to photograph it, you need to learn where these things are first before you go out to photograph them. I think that's a key element. So with a small reflector, the first scope, you can get good close-ups of the craters on the moon, which I think is absolutely incredible. That little thing is amazing for that. So learning the night sky first with maybe a small reflector is the way to go. And yes, these little things, they do come on a little tripod, so you won't need a little tripod for it. They normally come with it, but if you're looking to get into deep sky astrophotography, I would recommend something like this. Oh, it's a mirror image, so it's sitting here. So this is actually the Skywatcher Star Adventurer. And this is a really, really nice star tracker actually, and it's really portable. And just stick your regular DSLR on it. Also, get a Canon camera secondhand. This is my 60D. I just got it. I got it secondhand, really good deal. So I'd really recommend you get your DSLR camera secondhand, and a little star tracker. Or there are some amazing videos out on YouTube, and I hope to do some someday as well, on how to take photos of deep sky objects with just a camera and a tripod. So I think that's really nice, really nicely done as well, and I think that's a really cool thing that you could do. So Ollie, that's what I would say to you at the moment. So maybe static tripod and camera, star tracker and camera, or something like my first scope to get used to the night sky before you move on to a star tracker. Really, really hope that helps you out. If it doesn't, send me a DM over on Instagram or wherever you are, and I will try and help you out as best I can. Okay, science and astrophotography, what's that gear behind you? Yeah, so I just mentioned this is the Skywatcher Star Adventurer and my new Canon 60D. What is Shadow? Hi Shadow, so what is your favourite target to photograph? So I haven't, if I'm honest, had a lot of experience with deep sky astrophotography yet. I've shot 3 officials, so I've shot M42, M81, M82, and the pinwheel, so M101. My favourite out of them, I'm gonna say, has to be the pinwheel, due to when in editing, amazing contrasting colours that you can get. So you can get those purples, those blues, those pinks. When I start using LRGB imaging, I'm gonna try and bring out them even more, use HA, make those colours and stars crisp and make them pop. So I'm gonna say M101 as of now. That will, if you come back to me in a month, that will have changed, I can guarantee you. Okay, let's see. Farming Files. I remember your alien life project. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Yeah, the hosts of Farming Files and I went to school together, so that's why they remember that. Okay. I've been a photographer for years and I'm now just taking up Astro. You're one of the first few channels I've subscribed to help me on the way. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. It's an absolute pleasure to help you guys out. My channel is a little bit different, I've got to say, from other channels, because I started not knowing what was ahead of me. I started not being able to shoot deep sky objects, and the aim of my channel is to sort of like bring you on the journey, if you like, of photographing them and showing what you can do from a beginner's perspective. I'm really happy you enjoy my channel. That's absolutely amazing. So thank you to Wild Stuff for that lovely comment. Erin. Hi, Erin. What's your favourite galaxy? So I've got to say M101 pinwheel. Got it in the bag. Got everything I'm looking for there. Fantastic. But if you want double the trouble, really, M81 and M82, fantastic duo, really. I had a few guiding errors when photographing them. Definitely going to come back to that because my image didn't do them justice at all. I love your accent. Thank you. I hate editing my videos. It's a joy for this because I don't have to edit this. I just post it and that's it. I hate my accent. I really don't like it, but thank you. I really pleased you like it. What telescope would you pick to do astrophotography? Anyone you can choose. It depends what you want to do, and in my case, I'm a deep sky astrophotographer, so I don't focus on planets or anything. What would I go for? Actually, probably one of them that I'm sitting with at the moment, the Esprit 120, I'd probably go for. That I'm going to be using this summer. I'm expecting some questions about that, but I am going to be using this summer. Hi, Karina. Jupiter and Saturn never disappoint. This is true. I photographed Jupiter's opposition about a year ago, and I got Jupiter, Io, Callisto, Ganymede, and Europa all in one line. It was an absolutely fantastic shot. Oh, I'm glad you like the advice, Nico. I've only been doing deep sky for about 3 months officially, so this is really just Maisie. One of my best friends is famous. I'm so proud. Thank you, Maisie. I'm not famous, but thank you, Maisie. I go to school with Maisie. There's a few people from school in this chat, which is really funny. I was just shooting the Veil Nebula a little earlier, been up all night, no sleep, but I'm not going to miss that. The Veil Nebula, I'm so excited to shoot that this summer. It's going to be right overhead with Cygnus, Pelican, the Veil, all right overhead. They are going to be absolutely fantastic. 123 Rock Fan says, have you ever used your photos as a reference to draw or paint space? I can't draw a straight line to save myself, so I can't do art. Actually, one of my friends in the chat, Maisie, and another one that might be in somewhere, I'm not sure, Victoria, they are both really, really great artists. I can't draw a straight line to save myself, so no, I've never tried to draw space or anything like that. I might give it a go. I like finger painting. That's weird because I used to do that in nursery, but yeah, I like it when you get a toothbrush, like an old toothbrush, and you put like white paint on it and splat it onto a black sheet and it looks like stars. That is as far as I go with art. So 123 Rock Fan, that's as far as it goes. The Cosmic Life. Many astrophotographers hate the moon. Do you like the moon or are you one of its enemies? Oh, okay. I have really mixed opinions on this because I started out astrophotography, photographing the moon, learning about its craters and everything, and that's sort of how I got into it. So it got me started. So without the moon being such an easy target to photograph, I really don't think I'd be here where I am today. That being said, when there is a full moon on the only clear night, of, say, the month, and I have to shoot in RGB with my Canon and not through an hydrogen alpha filter, it's not fun. What did I have? I had a full moon for, I think it was Pinwheel actually. I had a full moon for Pinwheel. Oh no, I just missed the full moon. I just missed it. But I've had full moons before and it's not been joyous because I live in Bortle 3, so it's absolutely fantastic where I am, and I have no light pollution. The only form of light pollution I have is in fact the moon. Okay. What have we got? Science and astrophotography. Do that, Helena. I need a video for when I get my DSLR. I will 100% do that video on shooting nebulae with just a static tripod, I promise. Okay. Oh, it's so hard to keep up with the comments. Oh, I'm so glad you found that helpful, Ollie. Really glad. Just DM if you need anything else. Alan, this camera and tracker combo is aces for the entry-level budget-minded astrophotographers. Take notes, everyone. Yeah, Alan's right. This one, Brilliant. I shot my first DSO in this one. Orion, bagged it. The pinwheel is the best galaxy. Totally agree, 100%. Hello, what's your favourite nebula? Moroshio? I'm really sorry if I pronounce your names wrong. I know a lot of people pronounce my names wrong a lot of the time, so I'm really sorry. I do apologise. So I'm trying my best. What's your favourite nebula? Well, out of the nebula that I've shot, I've only shot one, so it's gonna have to be M42. Out of the ones I've shot, M42 for sure. Lovely contrasting colours. When you get those high exposures, you get the awesome space dust all around the side in the nebulosity. It's absolutely incredible. Okay. Astro Imager, nice content. Thank you very much. Dennis. Hi, Dennis. What's your summer target list? Okay, so Nico and I are actually doing, Nico from Nebula Photos is in the chat, say hi to him. We're doing a project on an HARGB image project on the Cygnus Wall NGC 7000. So definitely Cygnus Wall, Veil Nebula, Pelican Nebula, all of those types of things, California Nebula. Mr. Orion. Hi, Mr. Orion. I have a question. Do you prefer reflectors or refractors? Hello from France. Hello from France. I love France. I've been to France once and it was the best experience of my life. Okay, do I prefer reflectors or refractors? I feel like I can answer this question because I have a 10-inch Dobsonian reflector and an 80mm refractor that I use quite often. It really depends what you want to do though, so my Dobsonian isn't on a tracking mount, so from my point of view I prefer refractors. There's no collimation, nothing like that you have to do with a refractor. It's really easy, it's just grab and go really, so I do prefer refractors. Reflectors, however, absolutely bomb for things like planets and things like that, but I'm not a planetary astrophotographer, so I can't speak for that. Scotland's Night Sky. Hi, Scotland's Night Sky. You going to do landscape astrophotography? 100%. We live near a really nice dark sky site, which is Bortle 1. So I am definitely going to be using the most of that, and I'm going to be doing some landscape astrophotography. Actually, this here is my 35mm lens. And I'm definitely going to be using this for some shots of the Milky Way. 100%, probably this exact setup actually. And I'm going to try some star trailing. So the answer is yes, you will be seeing some of that from me, especially this winter, because in the summer, my garden, where I am, my area doesn't actually get fully dark. I need that full darkness to see that Milky Way core. M81 is my favourite. Awesome. The Cosmic Life. Hello, Helena. In the future, do you want to work in astronomy, astrophysics, astronomer, engineer? Fantastic question. I love answering this question, mainly because I have no idea. I don't know what I want to do in the future. I know it's something, it could be something along the lines of space. I would love to be an astrophysicist. I'd love to be an astronomer. I love the practical side, going to star parties, teaching people, doing things like this. I love doing things like this. So probably a career in scientific communication. I would think I want to see what happens with my YouTube channel as well. We'll just see how things go. But yes, a career in astronomy would be amazing. Engineering, I've thought about aerospace engineering, engineering for rockets, things like that. Also really love media and film, but most likely going to be something to do with astronomy. Pinwheel is amazing. Yes, totally agree. Astro Imager, I just got a new Mount Altair Astro ED102. Oh, nice telescope. Fantastic. You're going to have fun with that. Renita, what a delight to see you. Awesome to see you too. Renita actually lives quite near from me. So yeah, it's awesome, Renita. Lovely to see you on here. Erin, how many times do you go out to take pictures? This really depends on the weather, Erin. Right now, as you know, we have 40-mile-an-hour winds here. So I would say, on average, every week, how many clear nights do I get? Maybe 1 or 2 clear nights a week. Maybe 3 to 4 times a month, I would say. That's at its best. In summer, much more than that. What software do you use for stacking and processing? I use Deep Sky Stacker and Photoshop. I'm also learning PixInsight currently. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some water. I use the exact same. I use Deep Sky Stacker and Photoshop. I use Deep Sky Stacker for stacking, Photoshop for post-processing. I find the user interface, the UI of Photoshop, absolutely amazing. I love it. So that's why I use Photoshop. PixInsight's quite daunting. I tried the free trial. I'm determined to get to grips with that piece of software though, and definitely going to be learning it very, very soon. The good old days of Nursery, yes. I loved Nursery. Right, where are we? Maisie, I'm flattered. I'm so glad. Oh, what's your favourite Hubble image? Has to be the Pillars of Creation in the Hubble palette. Has to be Pillars of Creation. Absolutely love that image. I hate the moon. It's basically the sun's way of mocking us even after it sets. Decent. Backyard Astrophotography. Hi, have you ever thought about getting a Newtonian telescope? I 100% have, and I probably will in the future, but I've got a lot to work with my 80mm refractor and my 120mm refractor. Once I get those sus though, I think Newtonians in the line, yep. It all starts with the moon until it blinds out the night sky. 100%. Once you start with the moon and then you get to deep sky and then you hate the moon. Bortle 3, damn, wish I lived there. Bortle 3 is pretty awesome. Although I do live near like lots of illuminated street lamps, so I do have to combat that, but it's nothing compared to what people like Trevor from Astro Backyard in the city do. I really admire their work. Why don't we stop asking until she reads them all? I'm trying to get through as many as I can, I promise. I'm in Bortle 4. Bortle 4's pretty good. I'm near a Bortle 4 site. Awesome. Shadow, still loving your EQ6R Pro. I cannot fault this mount. Honestly, an incredible mount. The guiding has been a pleasure up until a couple of weeks ago, actually. That was my fault. I made a really embarrassing mistake in PhD too. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving my EQ6R Pro. Really, really liking it. It's a fantastic mount. It's not as portable as you would like it to be, as I would like it to be, sorry. But that's why I have the Star Adventurer here for taking to dark sky sites. Hi, Astro Explorer. Astro Imager, Horsehead. Horsehead's a nice one. Definitely coming for that one this winter. This winter is going to be Orion, Horsehead, Horsehead, Rosette, everything like that. I've been planning on making some YouTube videos on astrophotography, but haven't had the motivation to do it anytime soon until I came across your channel that has given me motivation. That's amazing. I'm speechless. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's hard to start off with. It is quite difficult. I started a year and a bit ago now, and look where I am. I'm nearing 2K, which is I have no words really. But yeah, I'm so glad that my channel's motivated you to start one. It's hard at first. I would say I would give you some advice, and that advice would be don't worry. Please don't worry about like equipment. So use your phone and whatever you have, and use your tripod and things like that, and just a static tripod, and that's going to be absolutely fine for you. Yeah, so don't worry about equipment. Don't worry about buying a fancy camera. Don't worry about anything like that. Just use your phone, use your tripod. You will be absolutely fine. Yeah, encouragement. That's what I like to see in the chat. Amazing, guys. Yeah, sorry about your name. I do apologise. Here in Scotland, because my name's pronounced Helena, but here in Scotland, it's actually an English name, but and they pronounce it Helena in England, but in Scotland it's Helena. So I get my name muddled up too. Really sorry. Hello from Italy. Wow, incredible. I never think about the range and where my videos go. Yeah, that's incredible. So hi from Italy. I have a certain type of moonshot tutorial planned for when the full moon comes around again. Awesome. Make sure to check that out, guys. Okay, just diving through. Hello, Small Optics. Living near a Bortle 1. Yeah, I'm extremely lucky. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Bortle 5 doesn't stop me. That's a spirit. If I lived in a city, I wouldn't let it stop me. I'd bung a light pollution filter on there, I'd up my processing skills, and that would be me raring to go. What do you think of Sir Patrick Moore? Oh, yes, I have so many of his books, actually. I really love reading them. I think he was a great man. He is a great man, and yeah, his books are amazing. I have books on the night sky, of planning, like where things are in the night sky. I've read, like, and I've seen his inspirations and like his path into what he was doing. So yeah, 100% really like Sir Patrick Moore. My dark sky sight is Bortle 5. Okay, awesome. I got my EQ5 today and we'll probably have a clear night tonight. Should I shoot NGC 6960, M81 and M82? Okay, right now, please shoot M81 and M82. There, I would do it for me because there's a comet near M81 and M82 at the moment. So I would 100% go for M81 and M82. So Pixel Vin, M81 and M82 at the moment. Clear but windy London, not good for us. Oh yeah, I'm not clear. I have very thick cloud and rain and wind. Apologies if you hear that in the background. Hi Glenn, hi Ollie. Okay, I'm 12 years old and been doing astrophotography for 11 months now. That's fantastic. If you watch my Orion Nebula video, you'll see my 11-month progression. So take a look at that and see what I could do in 11 months because it's pretty awesome. Let's see. So many comments, oh my goodness. If you haven't seen the Pillars of Creation in infrared, you haven't lived yet. Alan is 100% correct on that one. Personally, I prefer reflectors besides having a Newton 2100 for astrophotography. It's a really excellent tube. Yeah, it really depends. It's personal preference, really. It boils down to personal preference and what works for you, your location, your Bortle scale. Do you have an Astrobin page to follow? No, I don't. I'm really sorry. That's another thing I need to get round to. I swore that I would do an Instagram and an Astrobin page. Sorry, I think I just buffered there for you guys. What is your top bucket list location destination for astrophotography? Do you mean as in the whole world, or as in Scotland? Because in Scotland, I really want to go up to the Highlands and Islands and shoot from the islands there. Sorry guys, my internet is really bad at the moment. The wind is really shaking all the wires everywhere, so I do apologise. Have you seen any supernova? I haven't seen any supernova yet, but I really would love to see one, and I'd love to find one as well. That would be amazing. Hello from Germany. Okay, let's have a look. Love your videos and dedication. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's the mount I have, the EQ6R Pro. It's great. Really, I 100% agree. What's the Southern Hemisphere astrophotography target you would like to see / photograph the most? Southern Hemisphere, Karina, I'd have to say I saw when Trevor went to Costa Rica and photographed Karina, and I would absolutely love. Okay, I'm catching up on the chats now. I'd absolutely love to go down there and photograph Karina. I think astronomers are the best worldwide community ever. I definitely agree with that. When I started on Instagram, if you haven't already, go and follow me. Helen is Astro. Helen is _Astro. Sorry. If you haven't followed me already, but yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic community of people. Hi Craig, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? 100 duck-sized no, a horse-sized duck, because I'm so small I could crawl under it. There we go. I didn't think I was going to be able to answer that. What things can I image with the Star Adventurer? Pretty much anything, really. Anything. It also depends on your lens focal length. But take a look at my imaging session of the Orion Nebula M42. That would be incredible. Victoria, hi Helmet, hi Victoria, hi Erin. The Cosmic Life, I'm gonna have a go. Goodbye guys, goodbye Helmet, clear skies, bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. Erin, I'm great Erin, how are you? I'm really loving this. Rosie, awesome to see you on here, Astro Photography. Oh well, hello there to you too. Any ground-based telescopes that have done better than Hubble's Pillars of Creation? Oh, I'm not sure on that one. There must be, though. I've seen a lot of people make homemade telescopes as well. They're absolutely fantastic. Okay. In the future, I'm going to try to create a Scotland Astrophotography Club community meeting sort of thing. Would you be interested in that? We'll travel around Scotland to photograph the dark sky spots. We should definitely meet up. Alan, we should 100% meet up on that one. That would be... Andrew, sorry. That would be absolutely incredible. Yeah, definitely. I'd 100% be interested in that. Have you ever had any thoughts on starting a Twitch account and stream when you are imaging? Okay, so I have thought about this and I will do this because I would love to take you guys out with me when I'm imaging. When I've got like a clear set of things up and running, I'd love to take you guys with me on an imaging session. That would be absolutely incredible. Hi Ahmed, I found you almost a month ago and you inspired me. I'm getting my first telescope next month and I was going in Emily, but what do you think? I'm getting my first telescope next month. Fantastic. What kind of telescope are you getting? Or are you asking me which telescope you should buy? My first light setup was on Carina and it's super bright, like 1 4-minute exposures on HA looks like a finished project. Yeah, incredible. Rosie, yeah, thought I'd tune in on a reprocessing marathon again, so I thought I'd poke in and take part in the stream. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Good luck with your processing. You must be very strong. I saw you carrying the EQ6R. I was struggling until I installed on my pillar. Well done. Love your videos. Keep going. Thank you. Yeah, the EQ6R. Sorry, I'm just going to change my connection. The EQ6R is an absolutely incredible mount. It's really, really cool. Awesome, it's in the works. Fantastic, Andrew. Really looking forward to that. Jupiter is rising to capture footage back soon. Good luck. Awesome. Have fun. Okay, brilliant. That's me caught up with the questions. I seem to be buffering a little bit. Hold on the delay. Let's have a look and see this. Right. So keep those questions coming. I'm just going to let you guys in on something. I'm just going to let you guys in on something I was doing. Oh, something else. Did I miss the purchase reveal? No, you didn't. I'm just going to ask something in the chat. Hold on. Right, there we go. I'm just asking you guys if I'm buffering because I seem to be having a little bit of an issue with my internet. No, so you didn't miss the reveal of what I'm buying. A little, but not much. Okay, sometimes it buffers. Okay, awesome. If you can hear me now, then that's great. Fabulous, great. Okay, no, Rosie, sorry, you did not miss. You did not. Hi, Kirsty. Okay, you did not miss the reveal of the equipment I'm buying. So keep your questions coming, and I will carry on answering your questions. Hi, James. Great to see you. Ollie, amazing. Okay, so since I am starting mono imaging with my CCD this summer, here is the Trias 825 CCD. Since I'm starting since I'm starting with that, basically I'm going to be using narrowband filters. So that means I'm going to be shooting through really narrow band passes, and to get any data, I'm going to have to shoot really long exposures. And for this to happen, I'm going to have really good guiding, so I don't have any trailing in my images, because normally I'm shooting 2 or 3 minutes, and 5 and 6 minutes is going to be pretty difficult with HA, O3, S2, RGB filters, all of that range. So I am going to be purchasing a PoleMaster, I think next week, the coming week, thanks to all my Patreon supporters, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm going to be purchasing a PoleMaster for my guiding, and that way, because polar alignment, if you don't already know, which I'm sure you do, polar alignment is a really big factor to good guiding. If you have a good polar alignment, your guiding is going to be dead on. And to get dead on guiding, you need really good polar alignment. So PoleMaster, I fingers crossed that's going to come in time, but PoleMaster is my option for that. Are you already starting to shoot mono? I am. It was quite a big jump, but I was really lucky enough to have a company here send me one of their cameras to test out and use, which is absolutely incredible. Huge shout out to Starlight Express for that. Kirsty got to do some higher maths. Have fun. Yeah, there's people from school in the chat here. Yeah, awesome. PoleMaster, one of my favorite little accessories. Yeah, so it's gonna really improve my polar alignment. I started just with the reticle, tried sharp cap, tried all of the other features. It didn't really work for me. It really boils down to personal preference. Yeah, it really boils down to personal preference. So for me, the PoleMaster is going to work best. So for narrowband imaging, so I'm going to start with true color RGB filters, and from there, hopefully that'll work out okay and my guiding will be on point. And to get things through in the field of view, I will be doing 5 to 6 minute exposures. Rosie, what made you decide to go mono? Okay, so basically when I got my Esprit, I was hooked up with Skywatcher and I was hooked up with Starlight Express, who sent me the equipment. So basically they sort of surprised me in a way with it. So I didn't really have the option whether to go color or mono. And if I'm perfectly honest, at the time, I didn't know what either of that meant. So I chose mono. I'm actually really, really grateful for choosing mono. And the reason for this is because mono is really high sensitivity. So 4 pixels on a mono camera is equal to 1 pixel in a one-shot color. And mono with this camera, calibration frames are, what's the word? Oh my God. Calibration frames, they're optional. That's it. The calibration frames are optional with a mono camera, whereas with a one-shot color, you really have to do them. And DSLR to combat that noise. This has a cooling system at the back also. Can you see? There we go. There's the fan. If you can see that. But this means that the system's going to be cooled. So in summer, when I'm shooting with my DSLR, the noise in the camera, it gets really, really hot and there's no way to cool down the sensor. With this, I can shoot with summer and my sensor can be at minus 30 degrees. No problem, no noise, no calibration frames needed. I will be shooting calibration frames though, because I want my images to be the best they can be. Hey guys! Have you tried sharp cap polar alignment till it works very well for me? Yes, so I was just saying it's really a personal preference what you choose to do. Sharp cap didn't really work for me. It didn't float my boat. So I'm going with PoleMaster and it works with my mount. I've seen a lot of people use it with similar mounts. Rosie, who's in the chat at the moment, seen him use it with the mount I have and it works perfectly. Awesome. Good evening, the wonky astronomer. You'll find that you will still want those optional dark frames. Precisely. I will be shooting, I'll be shooting dark frames and flat frames, some bias, but I'll be shooting flat frames as well. If you want like a tutorial on how to do different calibration frames, because I know to do flat frames was really confusing for me at the start. So if you want a tutorial on that, just let me know. Astro Explorer, will you be photographing Jupiter and Saturn this summer? I will try. I want to do it with my reflector. I want to get tube rings for Luna, my 10-inch Dobsonian. I want to put her on the EQ6R so that I can track. So I'm going to try and do that and get Jupiter and Saturn. So watch out for that. Who do you follow in astronomy? I follow Neil deGrasse Tyson because he's brilliant. Same here. I have one of his books. I think I have Astrophysics. Hold on. It's literally just here. I'll go and get it. Okay, I can't find it, but it's like a quick tutorial in astrophysics, and it's like a book on astrophysics. Also, I've got Sir Patrick's Moore book back there as well, but 100%. Agreed, Alan, of course. Try with and without, but I think you will may notice an improvement with darks and flats. Yeah, I'm going to be shooting with darks and flats. You're so lucky to have that EQ6. I really, really like it. In the future, will you carry on with astrophotography? Erin, yes, of course I will be carrying on with astrophotography. I absolutely love astrophotography. At the moment, it is the backbone of my life. So I have school, I have studying for exams, and then I have astrophotography. And to be able to go out in the garden and shoot astrophotography and get away from everything and get all the thoughts out of my head from the day is absolutely exceptional. So yes, I will be continuing with astrophotography. If you could download the fan to the same temperature each time, and as long as you shoot your darks and light frames at the same temperature, you can use the same darks for up to 6 months. Yes, because dark frames have to be the same temperature, don't they? So I will definitely be trying that as well. What's the biggest problem you've ever encountered with your equipment or imaging workflow? I've got to say, as I said, because my channel's a little bit unique, I started with not knowing anything. What's the biggest problem I've encountered? I would say back focus, but I don't have a problem with my DSLR because it's just DSLR T-ring flattener telescope. Oh, what's the biggest problem? I'm gonna say, to date, my guiding problem with PhD2 was a big one. So, okay, I'll tell you what I did, but don't unsubscribe. I used simulator in PhD2, which wasn't the real thing, and I thought it was. So I used simulator in PhD2. And that was a real bummer for me, really. And I wasn't guiding on anything. But then I used Equipment Profile Wizard, and it was actually thanks to Rosie in the comments, Rosie's help. So thank you for that, Rosine. He helped me out with setting up a profile wizard in PhD. I can do a tutorial for that for you guys. My aim is to sort of do tutorials on things that I learn so that you guys don't make the same mistakes when you're entering this hobby. Okay. Do you think Pluto is a planet? Oh, I was really worried I was going to get this question. I think it's entitled to be one, but I think the reason NASA's saying it isn't is because of the distance from Neptune. Like, compared with the distance from Uranus to Neptune is a very small distance compared with the distance from Neptune to Pluto. But I don't really think they should worry about the distance and not count it as a planet if it's relatively nearby for space, if you see what I mean. But then they're going to have to count all the others, like they're going to have to count all the other dwarf planets as well. So it gets really tricky because it's like if you count Pluto, you have to count all the others. So it's a real difficult one. So I'm going to leave you with that one. I'm going to leave you with that thought. Who inspires you? So for astrophotography, Delano, everyone that I watch on YouTube. So to name a few, Astro Stace, Astro Photography, Dylan O'Donnell, Astro Backyard, Nico from Nebula Photos, Tim from Astro Addict, all of these wonderful people really do inspire me on YouTube and give me helpful tips and tricks. So this is what's so good about this Astro community, and everyone on Instagram is being absolutely super with giving me advice. You count Pluto as a planet? Brilliant. I think It's not personal preference because, I mean, NASA say it isn't, so it isn't. But if you still want to count it as a planet, you still count it as a planet. I haven't decided. I haven't officially decided yet. Good luck, Helena. How are you dealing with the weather there? It's not an easy thing to observe the sky whenever you want. Yeah. So, the weather at the moment, it's actually calmed down since I started my stream about 45. Oh, it's been 45 minutes. Awesome. So, I actually started my stream 45 minutes ago with 40-mile-an-hour winds, and we've now got 25. So, it's bunked down considerably. But, yeah, it's a hard one because obviously I say I've got schoolwork and everything, and my escape is Astro. And when I've had a really hard day with schoolwork and all I want to do is go outside under the stars and escape through Astro, and I can, it's really frustrating. Have you ever photographed Comet Swan? No, I haven't, because when that week or 2 weeks, oh wait, no, that was a different comet. Hold on, sorry, I got that wrong. No, I haven't photographed Comet Swan. I would like to photograph Comet Swan before it breaks up. You said you had problems with your guiding. Can you describe? I'm having problems with the declination. It makes one adjustment on one deck per minute and it ruins the whole image. Okay, can you please let me know? We can DM on Instagram. But if you let me know what your settings are, your advanced settings are for your guiding in PhD2, if it's PhD2 you're using, let me know. I've never had that problem, but there has been other people. I know Astro Forum has had a fair deal of problems with his mount. So if you head over to his channel, I think he's putting out a video, so make sure to check out for that. But there's backlash issues, gear issues, so it could be an actual practical issue. It might not be a software thing, but DM me or in the chat here and let me know. You may find you need a new dark library every month. Maybe they work for a full year. Yeah, so it really depends on the temperature outside for my darks and my flats and my bias and everything like that. Pluto is a planet. Okay, you guys are really persuading me to think it's a planet. I really think I'm going to change my thoughts. What is the light pollution like where you live, and what is the best sky you've ever observed? So light pollution is minimal where I am, so I'm Bortle 3, which is insane. Near street lights, but still Bortle 3. I've experienced Bortle 1, so it's pretty awesome. What's the light pollution like where you guys are? Let me know. I've seen a lot of Bortle 5s and things like that. Let's see. Oh, Alan, Pluto is not a planet, and I'll fight with you over it. Oof. Hi, Astro Imager. Okay, do you believe in UFOs? What about Scotland's most famous sighting? I don't know what I think about UFOs, obviously. I think that any alien life is going to be like a microorganism in a planet somewhere, maybe Mars, who knows. I would love to work on that with people one day and try and find that. But yeah, so I think it's going to be a microorganism, not a UFO. Yeah, so NASA have not classified Pluto as a planet anymore. They're not doing that. Erin, do you ever feel like giving up? Yes, this is actually a really, really good question. Yes, I do. I feel like giving up. I've had a lot of times where I felt like giving up. But what drives me is knowing I'm inspiring others and that I'm learning something new every time. And I'm never going to give up. The other night I had a guiding issue. I powered through it. I found what I did wrong and I'm going to go out and I'm going to solve that the next time. It's just about like finding issues, solving them, going out, trying again. It's trial and error. So I have felt like giving up, not so much lately because the images I've been getting are really awesome. But when I started, it was frustrating, yeah. So stick with it, guys. It is worth it. If I can do it, you guys can. Do you think you'll start streaming regularly? I really don't know. I might balance it out between Instagram and YouTube because I don't know whether like the majority of Instagram followers are on here right now. So I will see what I can do. but I'm definitely going to be doing streams outside when I am photographing space for you guys. So, oh, hi Megan, not a question, but on the subject of Pluto's planet status, I can recommend this great book to everyone, How I Killed Pluto and Why I Had It Coming by Mike Brown. Okay, go and check that book recommendation out from Megan, guys. Megan's a really good friend of mine. Will you be doing more lives? Okay, just answered that. Did you ever break any Astro equipment by accident? I have never broken a piece of Astro equipment. I promise to take care of my Astro equipment really, really well. It's my pride and joy. I couldn't do anything without it really, and I have everything packed up in its cases when it's not being used. So like for example, after this I'll be packing up the camera and its foam. I'll be tearing this down, putting the lenses away, cleaning everything. So I take really good care of my equipment and I try not to break anything. So no, I haven't broken anything. Camera sensor on my previous Canon 1100D was already broken. So no, I have never broken a piece of equipment. Have you ever broken a piece of equipment? This has turned into a confessions live stream now. Okay, gotta go. I'll be back if it's still going on. Clear skies all. Awesome, Rosie. Thank you so much for joining. PhD2 had a bug. Yeah, 2.6.7. Yeah, I had to also Oh, that's another thing. Thank you. I had to update my PhD2, so I would say always check PhD2 forums for any updates or bug fixes that they are constantly making, because that could be your issue as well. Oh, Bortle 9. That's tough. But if you look, if you're in the city and you've got Bortle 9 skies, take a look at what other people like Dylan and Trevor are doing from light polluted areas. That really shows you that it's possible. Bortle 6 to 7 at my location. Okay, 6 is workable. I go up to the city quite a lot, and so I have experienced like Bortle 8, Bortle 9, and I can't see anything. So I really can't imagine what it's going to be like when I go to uni. But when I go to uni, I'm going to be taking this equipment with me. I'm not going to be taking the big mount, but I am going to be trying to carry on YouTube the best I can with my star tracker. I really hope to have the Star Adventure before I go to Bortle 3. Yes, Star Adventure, I thoroughly recommend, said that earlier in the video. Shooting from Bortle 8. Oh, that's sore. But again, look at what others are doing in these big Bortle classes, and it's just incredible. So it shows you it can be done, and I believe in you 100%. Clouds have rolled in, wait another 2 hours for Jupiter. Ah, no way. Yeah, persevere with it. That's one thing I will say, persevere. Bortle 5 for me. Okay, not too bad. Helena helped me recently through a time of feeling like giving up. Yes, okay, so I love helping people when they feel like they want to give up, mainly because I know that exact feeling and I have had it. And look where I am now, and I don't want to give up, and I'm really glad I didn't, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. So, like, just don't give up, guys. And if you're feeling like giving up, DM me, because I will change your mind. Never give up. I'm just starting myself. The exciting is amazing when something comes into view for the first time. I'm telling you, yeah, I really agree with you, Rich, because see, when you've set up, you've plate solved, or you've 3-star aligned to a target, you've had a long night, you're freezing, 3-minute exposure is set, and then you immediately hear the click of the shutter, and this huge nebulosity comes up on the screen. Or maybe it's not huge, maybe it's small, but you really do appreciate that. So, yep, 100%. Nico, oh, lucky to never break anything. I broke an expensive focuser when trying to fix it. Ah, no way. But that was like a restoration thing. See, I've never, yeah. I feel like if I try to mod my cameras, that might happen. We will see. Never give up, just sub to you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, never give up, completely never give up. I aim to show my adventure from start to finish for people that are looking to do this. 100% never give up. I hear people confessing about breaking equipment. Guys, this has turned into a confessions live stream. Erin, do you think you will sell your photos in the future? Awesome question. So when when I get much better and I get these lovely photos of nebulosity and space dust, and hopefully discover some sort of supernova, but that's a big ask. That's for sometime in the future. But when I get lovely photos, I really hope to frame them and put them on really nice glossy paper and sell them. So I'm really hoping to do that. I just got into auto guiding. Helena 3 months after starting already getting ready to shoot mono. So yeah, as I said, I was lucky enough to have a company contact me. Mono's gonna be a big jump, but I've done my research. Do your research, guys. One thing I'd recommend, keep a notebook. Keep a notebook of things you learn, and write them down. Even like simple things like focal length and magnification and f ratio, all these things, just keep that in mind. Just wanted to say that this is really inspiring, seeing other 15-year-olds doing astrophotography. I'm really thinking about creating a channel to teach people in Portuguese. We don't have content here. I love that idea. I really do. I live in quite a remote area, so not a lot of people do it where I am either, and I aim to inspire worldwide. You're going to do a fantastic job. I can't wait. I will definitely sub to you. Cannot wait to see what content you bring. The advice that Helena DMs you, she changes your mind. Well, I really hope I do. Let's see. 9.5 months after capturing my first photo of M81 and M82, I got 3 hours and 12 minutes, spent 30 plus hours processing, and I found a galaxy in my image that's 8 billion light years away. That is dedication, and that is what you get from sticking with it. Really, congratulations, that's incredible. I modified my 600D. Yeah, so I'm thinking of modifying my 60D, and I will do a video on that. Just started photographing the Pinwheel Galaxy. I've only got about 20 subs so far, but it's coming into view. Fantastic, that's so exciting. I remember when I was doing Pinwheel and it came in, it was out of focus, it was blurred, it was out of frame. Did I care? Not a bit. It was in the frame and I was absolutely thrilled. What's the first planet you've ever seen through a telescope? So I saw the moon first, but planet, Jupiter, I think, and I actually saw Jupiter and one of its moons going across, so it's like a dark spot going across. That was incredible. It's cleared up here. Fantastic. Get out and get shooting. I've got to go. Thanks for the stream, Helena. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon because it's nearing 3 o'clock. That's been an hour. Have you ever tried DSLR astrophotography without tracking? No, I haven't, but earlier in my stream, if you rewatch it, I said that I'm going to try and do some videos with just a static tripod and camera. I'd really recommend you go and check out Nico's channel, Nebula Photos. He's doing amazing videos on that at the moment, really in-depth. He doesn't miss a thing, so please go and check out his channel for that one. I've only ever seen one planet, Venus, which is the most boring. Ah, no way, I love Venus. Yeah, I don't know what my favourite planet is. I think it might be Jupiter because of the bands. Okay, awesome. I'm all caught up. So I mentioned that I'm buying a Polemaster. That is the latest thing that I'm going to be doing at the moment. But I think we are going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been absolutely incredible talking to you all. If you have any more questions, DM me on Instagram, follow me on Helena's_Astro, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and keep up to date with my Astro adventures. My next adventure is going to be M51, the Pinwheel Galaxy, not the Pinwheel Galaxy. Oh, I've lost it. M51, the Whirlpool Galaxy. I've got Pinwheel stuck because it's my favourite one. M51. I'm going to be shooting, so make sure to check that out when these 60-mile-an-hour winds go away. Oh, thank you, awesome. Nice to see you, Nico, Maisie, yes. Finley, 123 Rock Fan, awesome. No worries, guys, it was an absolute pleasure. I really enjoyed doing it. Okay, so DM me if you have any more questions. It was a pleasure to do this for you today, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, see you in an imaging session. But clear skies, guys, and stay safe wherever you are.